Nobody sells better than me.
Ramblings.
I keep looking at the camera, but she look at you.
The question that I pretty much ask every entrepreneur that I sit with is like, so of all the business models that's out there, all the different brands that a consumer can choose to do their shopping through, why will you prevail?
So why are we different, effectively? So we believe Kickback is different for a couple of reasons. Number one, the product search that we're developing, and it's already live on the site.
That's very powerful.
It gives a lot more, it's way more useful than the current suite of options for users. So instead of having to figure out, I want to buy this thing, and I have to think, well, where do I go to buy it? I go to this place or that place. Now you can just type it in and we will show you the product. If we have it from one of our 600 plus merchants, we'll show you that product. Plus we'll show you how much cashback you're going to get on it right there and then. Second thing is the membership tiers, which is really bringing a whole way of thinking from frequent flyers and rewards programs to the cashback world. So if you start shopping with us today, great, but for somebody else that shops a lot through Kickback, they're going to go up the tiers and they're going to unlock extra benefits, and that's something that's quite different. And then the third thing that escapes me right now.
Also, I think it's very important to have the scalability of the model.
Yeah,
is that you can launch in a new country without needing many boots on the ground. So it's signing up merchants because all the back office is still done in the one place.
Indeed, do we actually even need any boots on the ground to set up in a new country?
Perhaps not, just to sign
to
the
begin
merchants.
with, to begin with, probably maybe somebody, but going forward, no. This can be done really lightweight.
Yes.
Really light.
So we're looking at a business while if we look at it relative, like the margin relative to the entire purchase price, obviously it's a very small amount of margin that you get to keep. But if we look at the kickback amount that sits down here, your margin on that is actually quite substantial. I think that's important to highlight that from if you will, the way that profit and loss is going to look like. But I think the other thing that you're bringing forward, Peter, is a really, really important point. The scalability of this business is up there in insane territory.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've just in the last couple of weeks, you've gone from what do we have before, 2.5 million products or something like that, and we now got 6 million products.
7. Yeah.
Sorry, my numbers out of date as of last week.
Oh no, there's like 7, but the guys on the developers have added some more in, but we haven't even updated the website yet.
But it's also
that.
the number of merchants in the
that's
past
in a week.
month. It's gone from 400
and
to 600.
it'll slow down eventually, but
Yes.
But there's a lot more products to scoop up.
But the reality is that there's not an awful lot of other places where I can go and find 6 or 7 or whatever millions of products and get a loyalty bonus in the form of cashback.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and if there was such a service, there are a few, of course, other shopping sites, comparison sites, price comparison sites for products, but they don't typically do cashback on top. The service is that they make it a little bit easier, like Google Shopping, but they don't necessarily give cashback on top. We do.